everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to episode 5 of the Lateral Work series. And today we are going to be learning the Traver. As always, these videos are completely free of charge for you guys. All I ask in return is that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you follow the Facebook page, and if you think this is helpful, maybe you share it with a friend. So let's get started and I'll show you how to do the Traver. So what is Traver? Traver is when the horse's quarters are coming inside the school, they are bending in the direction of travel. They should be on 4 tracks, I'm presuming on 4 tracks. And they are bending in the direction as to where you want to go. Now, the Traver exercise is brilliant not only for suppling up your horses, but also it helps you learn the half pass, which we will get to in episode 6. So, what do I do for Traver? My left rein is holding bend. My outside rein is stopping him from falling in. And my left leg is pushing my right leg is pushing the quarters in. So let me just break that down a little bit more for you. You've already taught your horses to move away from pressure because you'll have seen that in episode 2. So now your horse knows how to move away from the pressure. They should know that by putting your leg back, it pushes them over. Now, Traver is when things start to get a lot more advanced. So do not expect your horse to just do it like he did. Leggy is training at pre-St. George level, meaning he does those very easily, only because I've practiced loads with him and I've got him more supple. So when you're doing this to start with, there's a couple ways you can do it. The first one is to actually start with your leg yield against the wall. Now again, in the previous videos, you could have taught your horse to leg yield against the wall. That is a good way to start because that is you asking your horses to start to push their quarters in. Now, when you're asking for that leg yield against the wall, why not give that inside rein a little wiggle and see if you can get them to flex to the inside of the school. So I'm going to go back to the top. I'm going to start it as a leg yield, and then I'm going to start to ask for inside bend. And remember, at the start, less is more. Don't expect them to be really steep across there. It's all about suppleness, and your horses will not be supple straight away. So let's start with a leg yield against the wall. Leg yield on leggy. Leggy, leggy. So when I start my leg yield against the wall, I'm actually not going to do it really steep because again, I don't want them finding it way too hard to start with. So if I just start to push him down the wall a little bit with my right leg, asking for the leg yield, and then what I'm going to do is just grab that left rein and just see if I can start to introduce left bend whilst I'm leg yielding around the wall. And again, it's not the easiest thing to do for your horses. It's just something that you're going to have to slowly introduce them to. So don't be afraid to start it like that. And then once you've kind of got the leg yield against the wall and your horse understands that, you can really start to encourage that left bend then, because the Traver is when they're travelling in the direction, they're bending in the direction as to where they're going. So once you've got that, just make sure that once again you do not lose the outside rein, because everybody's very keen to let go of that outside rein, but then I'm going to get either too much bend or I'm not going to get the right activity from this shoulder. So you've done it in walk. Once they understand it in walk, we will then try it in the trot. So I'm going to show it you in trot with leggy. Same rules apply. I'm just trotting. Good. Good boy. Do it again. Explain it a bit more. Steady. So I like to lift my left hand up a little bit and then use my right hand to guide him against the track. I'm also trying to turn my shoulders a little bit to the inside. Good. So left hand's creating bend, my right leg's back, and I'm just pushing those quarters over. Good boy. Woo-woo. Okay guys, so that is the Traver video. Please remember, like I said earlier with the Traver, it is a suppleness exercise that horses don't just do. I always like to refer to horses as us as people going to the gym. So if you have never ever done the splits before and then someone says, okay, go and do the splits, you wouldn't be able to do it. You know, it would take a long time. You would gradually have to get a little bit lower to the ground, gradually stretch those muscles, and it is just the same with our horses. There's no point rushing them. And also, don't necessarily think it's your horse is ignoring the aids or that your horse is purposely not doing it. Think, my horse might be a little bit stiff, they might be struggling with the exercise, so I might just have to go back down the ladder, maybe go back a step, go back to doing it in walk. If they don't like doing it in the walk, go back to doing the leg yield against the wall. And if they don't like that, go back to doing the move away from pressure. Go back to doing those little turn on the forehand videos. Just think that anything to do with lateral work is a ladder, and you've got to do it gradually. And don't worry if they don't get it right first time. They probably aren't. So just take your time with it, keep practicing it, and your horses will get there in the end. And then once they know how to do a Traver, you should be able to do a half pass, which we will do in the next video. So as always, if you have any questions, please just contact me via the Facebook page or my YouTube channel, and I'll try my absolute best to help you. I hope you've enjoyed these videos, and I will see you for the next one.